Oh, greetings, everybody. Keith here. Hoping everybody's having a good day, enjoying life, living life, loving life. I'm just going to play around tonight. Got some poker. I'm going to get involved into some online free game poker. And open for discussion. Panel links down there for anybody that wants to come up and ask questions. And we'll go from there and see how it happens. Let's see here. And there's some. And greetings, everybody, once again. We're just having some poker shenanigans. The link is there for anybody that wants to come up and enjoy some chat, ask questions, whatever. In the meantime, enjoy some little poker while we're having a little talk. And to get things started, what about them fucking sob sits, huh? What about them? They're the people that they claim they don't recognize the federal government. They don't recognize the federal government. Can you guys recognize the federal government? Can anybody tell me what the federal government is? Do you know what the definition of federal government is? And if that definition of federal government actually applies to the federal government we're discussing? Anybody? Anybody know? Does anybody know what the federal government is? Because we're going to figure it out sooner or later, you would think. And in so figuring it out, then you would be able to determine whether you actually agree with that federal government or not. Because in the meantime, if you don't know what the federal government is, then how can you disagree or agree with it? You can't. See, in order to be able to agree or disagree with something, you have to know what that something is. So again, the StreamYard link is down there for anybody who wants to come up. And then we're not restricting it to just the federal government. Any questions are open. If I can't answer it, we can do some research. But in the meantime, I'm going to occupy myself with a little bit of poker. So hope you don't mind. Let me pull up other channels. Because while I'm playing some poker, we might even review some other channels here. I think it's important that people get a network going. And that's what this thing about coming together is all about. So if you want to come together, then we've got to start networking with those channels. What about Oprah and all that stuff? Oprah and who was it, The Rock, in regards to their pleading for donations for Maui? Granted, the Maui situation is a terrible one, but I don't think many people comprehend what that situation is really about. So it's most certainly open to discussion. And the more we discuss it, the more possibilities we run across, the more avenues we're able to check out. And again, it's not because we just simply believe each other, but because we're doing our research so that we know. So it's information that we're able to bring forth. And then in that consideration, we're able to reconsider it with confirmation of supporting material. If you can't do that kind of stuff, then you really should shut your mouth. So again, we find that it comes down to the roots and origins of the words. So you don't have any root cause or root knowledge unless you know the roots of the words. The very words that you use as your own causes of action based on your own knowledge. And this is why I say a man's intellect is limited and biased by his vocabulary. If you don't know the words you're using, then how can you define your perspective? If you think the words that you're using are defining your perspective, but you're using Babylonian words, then maybe you want to rethink things again. I'm betting he was sitting there with queens. No, sevens. He got the queens. Like I said, folks, the link is down there. Anybody wants to come up and join the panel and have a chat, open to any question, any discussion. Any topic, any discussion. Got to watch the cards, folks. If they're trying to push an ace and an ace just got done coming out, you're sitting on queen eight that ain't come out in 3 hands. You got a better shot than that ace. It's called counting cards. It's called paying attention. It's called being observant. Don't ever let anybody make you believe that being observant is a quality of cheating. See something, say something, right?
Well, I imagine it's because you're sick. Yeah.
Don't be afraid, people. Hit that link. Come on up on panel. Ask questions.
Oh my. Yeah.
Where's Brian O'Shea when you need him, huh?
I don't remember getting his address. We're trying to get his address. Or you could just put his name in the Google thing and see what comes up. How do you spell his name? I'll put it in. E-I-N. Mm-hmm.
Damn, she got me good there, didn't she? Now she's just going for a knockout. See, she's already on the knockout, but that's okay. I've already got 2 knockouts myself, so I've already got my game paid for. It's the only reason I done that.
Brings that a lot of stuff up this hill, but
And like I've said before on other poker shenanigan streams I've done, these guys go all in on a bingo table because it's free chips. They see he went on 2 pair, and that was actually a shitty hand. He could have hit a full house, but anybody that like you saw hit that spade flush beats him automatically. Anybody with 3 of a kind would have beat him automatically. There were a lot of hands that were better than his, and he was hoping that he'd hit the full house. Can't do that. But again, it's bingo instead of poker here because it's all free tips. And so far as it goes today, I'm still up.
Mother Minnie, how high is it again? There's a Brazilian spiritual leader.
Come on.
Oh, that's yeah, I'll go there. You have to download it. I don't even remember if it's like it's on one of those things that comes already downloaded. But you probably download it from the PlayStation, not PlayStation, Play Store. Oh, this Amazon. Yeah. Well, she doesn't have anything else listed. What? What did you say?
Anybody wants to hit that link, come on up and ask any questions. Feel free. All topics. Make them good questions. If I don't know the answer, we'll do the research. It's time to stop believing bullshit.
No, it just says, she doesn't have any information about herself. No pictures other than that one. And there's an Ione. There's Ione again.
Excuse me.
Yeah, on his. Yes, on his.
And of course, just a friendly reminder, go ahead and feel free to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I am broadcasting on Keith Little, El Perro, and Hecklebus. So if you're on one of those channels, get over to the other ones, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Meantime, that StreamYard link's down there for anybody who wants to come up and ask any questions. Like I said, open panel, open questions, open subjects. If I don't know the answer, I'll be glad to get on and do the research to help find the answer. It's time to stop being bitch-ass slaves. Quit being Hitler's willing executioners. Quit sending your kids to public education, because that's what's indoctrinating them. If you really want to educate your children, get them out of the schools, because that's only for schooling. They only teach you to remember there. They don't teach you how to use your own thoughts. They don't teach you about the banking system. They don't teach you about the civil system. They don't teach you about the things you really need to know as an adult when you graduate from that school. So if mom and dad aren't doing it and the schools aren't doing it, then where do you think you get it from? How do you think you're going to teach your children how to deal with these civic programs? And you don't know the first thing about civics. I urge you, quit believing everybody. Learn how to do your research so you can find out and know for sure whether when you send that kid to that school, if he's getting educated properly or if he's just being taught to remember bullshit. To only come home and ask you bullshit questions and stuff that you turn around and are glad to answer for him because you don't recognize he's babbling because you're babbling too. Get over it. Unlearn what they taught you to remember. Go back and relearn the concise English language. I guarantee you, you do not understand it. Damn, I can't get any hands nowhere.
Instagram. No, just that he's got another page. Instagram is another place like Facebook, but it's more of just pictures. Yeah, it's 21.
Well, that certainly sucked. But That's okay. I'm still ahead for the day.
Karen says hi.
So as soon as this next table fills up, we'll be going on the game again. And in the meantime, I want to remind everybody again, this is open panel. Come up with good questions, and I always enjoy them. Come up here with babble and bullshit, and you're probably not going to last too long. You ain't going to like it, and you probably won't come back. Oh, great. We got another bingo. Well, we're going to play bingo with him because it's free chip, folks.
Oh, was it?
Oh, well. We tried. Here we are at the next table already. They're filling them up quick today. Filling them up quick today.
Yeah.
And I just mark people I play at the table with so I know who I've played with before. And that way it allows me to keep them all in a general consensus. Like this Moonslake, I just got done playing them earlier. I haven't played this guy yet today, but I have played him before because he was already marked in orange.
Yeah, I did too.
But it's just to my advantage so that if I notice anybody that's playing, way outside of the ranks of normal play, like this guy, if I notice him again getting, playing the rest of the game bingo, I will put a note down here that that's pretty much all he does is play bingo. So he's not a true player. However, the other gal, they were actually playing pretty good, and they only took that bingo shot because they were suited in high cards. But they probably wouldn't have bet that out the gate, but they called it because they still had a good hand and had a good possibility. But again, because it's free chip, it makes it an easier decision to go ahead and jump in and do that.
I don't know. I thought I heard it start raining a while ago, but
And when you learn that the game of life is the same way, everything's actually free, and you just got to know how to jump in and what to put forth as the bet. You're going to get better at it. Particularly when it comes to the legal and administrative systems and everything, how they work through policies.
down and I'm not sure how to cut it out.
Boom. Even the king queen beat the ace ace and the ace king. You have to pay attention. This is one of those things also, folks. It makes it nice about this free chip is that it allows me to learn. And that learning process isn't about these other people, but about myself and my relationship to how I use the numbers when I'm playing against these people. I don't care so much how they play them. It's me. I got to be careful how I play them. And so I do my best to do the counting of the numbers. I watch what's coming up during the hands, who's holding what and stuff. And that allows me to place a more conscious bet in relation to the cards in my hand. Oh, yeah, I got to call that. Open-ended. I got to check. You can try to take my money in some poker, but I'm going to show you how this game is played. See, this guy's going to push all in this time. Watch. Quick call, sucker. Come on up. And remember, Danielle, this isn't actually poker either. This is bingo. Essentially, because it's all free chip. These guys don't have a thing to lose. See, I'd have been beat even if I did hit that diamond flush. Good fold, Keith. Good fold. Now we're going to take some time and squander a bit because we do have some chips, and these guys are all low stacks, and they're already at 30-60, 3-minute rounds. Well, we can take up a little bit of time here. We'll go ahead and call that now. See, the blinds go up pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, I better bet. I better bet something there. I got to get some kind of action here. Oh, man, he had 4 of a kind. Nice. Watch this. Watch how these numbers run. Oh, come on. Oh, you beat me too. Remember, I told you it's bingo. Now I'm the last one to bet. I'm all in again. How many chips did I have before? He better have that king. Oh, he's got an 8. Oh, the spade flush got him. So again, good thing they're free. You don't really lose the thing. See, that's the thing about this metaverse and all these panels and stuff too, guys. How the fuck are you going to claim that your butt hurt and somehow you've got a claim in a court of law? So therefore, you got to gather some evidence. so you can snitch on them. See, it's just stupid. That's the psychology game that Paul's trying to teach you. How are you letting people hurt you that really don't hurt you? Particularly when you're the one doing it to yourself. You go up on those panels and then claim somebody's censoring you because you don't get to express your perspective. And then you get done and you say, well, I didn't really express my perspective. Because you didn't come there to express your perspective. You came there to fucking ruin the perspective he was trying to put out by being a distraction of that. Good try. You were a perfect example, Mitch, you bitch, snitch. That's what this is, Galleon. It's Texas Hold'em. It's called knockout style. We'll call and see if we can get a 6 out of the next two. This guy will play like this. He's going to push. He'll probably do it again. Nice. Some people are idiots. Called that on a bottom pair. I've done that too, of course, like we just saw. But again, you got to watch those cards. You got to quit letting other people's bet play you. All right, well, we're coming up on an hour. So we're going to cut it out after this game, folks. Remember, well, let me not speak too soon. I might hit this hand and get this knockout too. We never know. Nope, probably not. So with that said, remember, folks, I love you, but I don't give a fuck whether you love me back or not. God bless you. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Got to play it out just to see what happens. You hit the straight, yeah. Figures. So, like I said, with that, I'm out. Have a good night, everybody.